Shalom fam, it's Hasadaya from Servants of Yah, and I'm back with a quick video. A couple days ago we released the creations by hand video of making the homemade body butter or body lotion, and I just wanted to bring you back to see the end results. So I have the current body butter state. So this is what the body butter looks like as of now. And this is actually several days later, like maybe a couple days later. So as you can see, it's not going anywhere. It's really thick, but it's quite creamy too. So as you can see, the consistency is very creamy. So if I were to just put this in my hands and kind of put it on my skin, you can see how nice and creamy it goes onto my skin and lotions up very well. So I just wanted to kind of show you how this all looks when it's done. This is a Hobbs lotion, so we have like kind of containers like this. I don't know where we got these containers. These are not originally lotion containers. I think they were like a vitamin container that I had. And I filled them up with lotion, but you can see how much lotion he has used so far. It's like empty. So I'm just gonna fill this up, and then I'm gonna get some smell good. So I'll take you along with me where I have all my different smell goods. Now, typically right after this blends and I emulsify the blending of both the oil phase and the water phase, I then come back and I put vitamin E oil in it, just to somewhat preserve it and to make it, good. You can use preservatives, but I don't usually use preservatives. But if you don't use a preservative, it can potentially go rancid, so it can go bad. So you have to use it pretty quickly. We do go through our lotion very quickly. There's 4 in our household, so it goes by very quickly. So well, I say 6 to 8 months, but that's pretty quick. But I do kind of watch it. I stir it occasionally. I look at it to make sure that it hasn't gone bad. So this is the last bit of the little bit of the batch that I typically use. I usually fill up this complete jar. I think it's a 64-ounce mason jar. So I usually have this going. This filled with lotion. But if it was bad, you would be able to see it having bacteria throughout it. It would just be a growth. So I do check it occasionally, the lid and within the jar to make sure that it's not rancid, smelling it and make sure that it's not bad. One thing I've noticed that when you have natural butters and, excuse me, once you have natural butters and oil, like I said, they will go rancid if you don't use a preservative, but I don't typically use a preservative. But again, you want to watch it to make sure that it doesn't go rancid. So I'll take you over here where I have all my different perfumes and flavored fragrances. So fam, this stand right here, these have all my essential oils and all my fragrance oils. So I have a lot of crafter choice oils in here. My essential oils I usually keep up here at the top. So there's all different kinds of essentials oils. Let me get in here kind of closer. But I have all different kind of fragrances. So like I have peppermint, French lavender. I usually have them all together. Lemongrass, lemon eucalyptus, tea tree. There's another tea tree. But those are all my essential oils. So these are all essential oils up here. And then I have different kinds of, brown sugar fragrance oil. And then below that, I have a whole nother list of different kinds of oils. So I have like blue, this Chanel, and this is a male fragrance oil. So it's like by Blue and Chanel. And then I have Gucci Bamboo, and as you see, it's a W, so that's a woman's oil. Yatis by Givenchy. Pi, Givenchy, male type. And like I mentioned the other day, I have all these different male fragrance oils and female fragrance oils. So that's Flower Bomb, women, just different kinds, right? Dark Kiss, Buttercream, Polo Blue by Ralph Lauren, male version, Dior Savage, yeah, Versace Dylan, that's the Versace Dylan Blue, I think that's what that is. Dakar, New York. I have all these different kind of fragrance oils, right? For women and men, you know, that are on the market and they smell just like the parfums. The thing is, my husband doesn't like these. I mean, he likes them, but I had got all these for us to use and everything, and it just keeps on going, you know, as far as you can go, just fragrance oil, fragrance oil, fragrance oil. And I had got these for us to use with the lotions and with body splashes and things of that nature. And I had got those for our body splashes and our lotions, and my Ahab, he doesn't he doesn't want to wear those fragrances anymore. You know, he has his colognes and everything, and I make body splashes, but it's all good. So now we use the pink sugar. So we got pink sugar and got pink sugar and sugar strawberries, and then we have bubble gum, you know, because he likes the bubble gum smell. And then we have like a peppermint. So this is what he likes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lotion and I'm going to put it in his container, and then I'm going to add the fragrance because I don't want to contaminate my full batch. My full batch, the remainder of what's not going to go into his container will go into this big container. And I probably will have to make another one to make it as full as this one container. But if I'm not completely full, we'll make another container. And just to show you what I'm doing, I'm going to use just a spatula, and you know, so that top layer does have like a little bit of crust because it has been exposed. I usually have like a one of these cloths laying over it just to keep it from anything getting inside of it. And I'm just gonna scoop this all in so I can get it inside of his container. Just pounding it down so I can make sure I can get the most in there that I can. And some of it, you know, gets back on me, you know, I'll just rub it in on my on my arms. All right, so that's pretty full. And what I'm going to do is I'm now going to, I think he's been wanting pink sugar. So let's, I think we're going to do the sugar strawberry flavors. So I'm just going to pour a good bit of this in here. I don't really measure this part. I just pour until it smells throughout. And I'm just going to stir it in. That smells so good. I wish you guys could smell. You know, we have 3D. Too bad we don't have 4D or something where you could actually smell through the screen. Because that smells so good. But if you're interested in me making you lotion and having some of the fragrances, like I said, I have all different kinds of fragrances. You can reach out to us at 2Hebrews4Yah@gmail.com. So our email address is in the description of our summary of what our page is about. But you can reach out to us at 2, which is the number 2, so 2, and then Hebrews, and then the number 4, so it's 2, the number 2, Hebrews, Hebrews 4, and then YAH, YAH, @gmail.com. Oh, that smells so good. And next time, I guess I'll make some body splash. We'll change it up and make some body splash. Then we'll make some soaps, some laundry detergent. See what else? Some shower steamers, some bath bombs. Just things that you might need. You know, we need to think about self-sufficiency and self-reliance. You know, as things get, you know, they will get worse. I know a lot of people might not think so, but things are going to get worse and things are going to get tight. So to keep you inside the house, where you don't have to go out the house to just get some lotion or some deodorant or some laundry detergent, these are essentials that you need to know, and a skill that you can easily pick up, where you can make your own lotion, your own deodorant, your own laundry detergent, your own soaps, shower steamers, lip balms, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, body sprays, where you don't have to rely on the man to make them, or to get out there when things do get crazy, get out in those streets with the crazy folks fighting over some items. And just buckle down, and you can lock down at home knowing that you got things already handled because you got the skills to make your own stuff. Okay, so we got all of Ahab's lotion ready, and it does smell good. And mine is actually somewhat still full, so I'm not going to fill my lotion back up. It's not full to the top. And believe me, he's going to ask, why, you just made some lotion for me, why didn't you fill it all the way to the top? I probably should have filled it all the way to the top, but we'll be good. It'll be good. Alright, so that is the end result of his lotion. Just to give you a little view of what it looks like. How creamy that is, not thick. It's like in between a body butter and a lotion. Real nice texture. It keeps you really oiled very good. It's not a greasy feeling. It feels real good. It's not sticky. Real nice and soft. It goes on good. Smells divine. If I might say so myself. So I'm gonna Just clean off my supplies here, and I'm going to clean off this container so that when I take it back to them, it won't be bad. And then we're going to fill up the rest of this bowl. And even though we have some things here, I did have this upside down, but it's not going to hurt to mix the two. I'm not concerned about this. Well, considering that this was in here for a while, maybe I should take it out. Oh, my timer is going off. I'm actually canning too. So I'll be right back. Whoops, I went to go start my timer for 75 minutes because I'm canning some vegetables, and I forgot to bring you right back. So I did grab all those things, and now I have started putting the lotion in this big container. And I'm not putting any fragrance in this because this will be used for my eczema and my face. So I don't like to have those kind of flavors and fragrances on my face because that can break you out with all those different kind of fragrances. I have very sensitive skin. So I don't put all those things on my face. Instead, I just have the plain lotion, and I use this also on my arms and stuff. And honestly, this has treated my eczema better than the stuff that they claim is for eczema, like dermatology approved eczema lotions and stuff like that with oatmeal butter. And if I do have a breakout that severe where it itches real bad, I do have where I have oatmeal powder that I will put in a batch of my lotions just to calm the rash. So you can actually buy oatmeal powder for skincare lines and put it in your lotion batch. You can actually buy any kind of powder. You could put milks in it. You could put goat milk powder, buttermilk, different kind of powders, different kind of all kinds of stuff. Just depends on what you like. And those things typically will make it smell and the consistency of the formulation even better. So even though this formulation is really soft and smooth and creamy, it will even be more creamy with those kind of formulations. You see, I'm trying to get every bit of my lotion out of this container. I do not want to leave anything behind. No lotion stays behind. So I got the spatula. You're probably like, how much are you going to scrape? Well, I'm going to scrape till I can get majority of this out. I don't believe in wasting my lotion products, if I can help it. See, there's a crevice right there, so in the pan of how the pan is made. I almost got all the way full. I am multitasking it. All praises to the Most High. I'm canning, dehydrating, making lotions, preparing, preserving, persevering. Self-sufficiency. All praises to Yah. This is the day that Yahuwah has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. All right. So I'm just trying to get it to even out through the jar. One thing I don't want to break is this glass jar, and then I would have to throw away all the lotion because there'd be glass throughout the jar. All right, so we got it almost completely filled, so I might get away with just not making another batch, but then we got a Hobbs full container. And then we got this lotion all the way made up. So we got all of that completely done. And we're all good to go. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment screen at the below. Please, if you find this video building or edifying, please like, share, subscribe, and again, comment. Again, if you have any questions or if you want us to make any kind of formulation for you, or if you have any desire to see any kind of different kind of items, if you have any desire to see any other kind of items, please by all means let me know in the comments. And shalom. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.